Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serg.
Today we are reacting to Pi프티피프티's new song SOS. Now, you could call this their re-debut since there are the new members in this group. We did listen to their pre-release single. We both really liked it.
Really enjoyed it.
And I don't know, I'm excited for this one, and I'd say we jump into this.
Quick and easy. Very excited.
This is like the Magic School Bus.
별빛마저 까만 midnight 멈춰 있는 time 잠들기 힘든 맘 소리 없는 밤은 so dark 애써지어 봄 미소도 낯선 느낌 Ooh, I'm losing my cool 가라앉은 mood going round, round, round
Where's this build up going?
메아리같이 들린 목소리 Won't me down, 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 down SOS, I'm calling 내맘 끝에
Hold on now.
온 메시지 Can you hear my SOS, oh darling 귀 기울여봐 truth in you, I'm you
Consistent beat.
내 목소리가 아닌 잡음들은 다 credit 나의 이야기 끝 첫마디를 시작해
I don't know if that was a realistic fear.
I'm losing my cool 반복되는 loop Going round, 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 round through 좀 더 선명히 들린 목소리 Won't let me down, 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 down SOS, I'm calling
I'm digging it.
I like the voice a lot. That synth is amazing.
Very unique sound.
The fake out.
A little bit of lore. Balloons. Oh.
It's an interesting pause.
Very, very curious to see what that would be like in the actual song. Okay.
Okay. Nope.
That meant something.
Probably did.
Probably.
That was the Affleck duck flying away.
You say Affleck duck. I say... Never mind, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Anyways, what a very, very pleasant surprise
Yeah?
that was. You know, I'm going to be a little bold here. I'm going to give it a straight 5. This is definitely a song that I would put in my library and actively search out to listen to. It was mysterious. That synth really made
It's like a very dreamy, like ethereally
yes,
synth.
and coupled with
Ethereally.
what we saw in the music video, you know, it seemed quite like that, what they were trying to capture with the balloons, the animation of them running, the maze, you know, all that stuff. So that definitely lends credence to that mysterious sound, that mysterious synth. Coupled with the idea that the song is also, it seems very soft.
Yeah,
with the way that
100%.
the girls are projecting their voices. So normally I don't think it would be something that I would search for, but so the sound, the way the girls' voices are, plus the consistent beat the entire way through, it just kept me focused on the actual song itself. And that's pretty much it. It was just a very pleasant surprise. I mean, I wasn't exactly sure where this was going to go. And
especially after Starry Night.
Exactly. And I give it all praise for me, honestly.
So you gave 50-50 2 5s.
I did.
Back to back. That's
I
crazy.
did. Which
I did not expect that.
I didn't
especially
either.
from this song.
No.
I did not think you would rate it that
I
high.
really liked it.
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm not afraid to give a song a 2 or a 3, but
Yeah, that's true. As we've seen
As
lots.
we've seen, yes. There's been a lot of 2s this that I've given.
Yeah.
So I'm also pleasantly surprised. It felt weird to give it anything but a 5. I didn't. There was nothing that I could see like, oh, okay, maybe they could have done this better, or maybe they could have done that better. Maybe they needed a little bit more, this and that. My mind was just totally blank listening to that, and I think that in and of itself, if it just had me captivated the entire time without me trying to think of something else or look somewhere else or anything like that, I think that's a dub, honestly.
I'm almost there.
Oh.
I'm almost sold. I'm like
I don't get it sometimes.
I'm like at a 4. I'm like at a 4.5.
Okay.
Just because I will say the music video did play a big part. Just because I did not like that pause they did at the end.
Well, that's
I know it's because of
the actual.
I know it's because of
the lore of the music video,
and everything, but at the same time, I was expecting a little bit bigger of a build-up or something towards the end, like a bigger chorus. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting more towards the end, is what I'm really trying to say.
I don't know. I think I don't know if the pause per se would be happening, but the overall energy of the song didn't really felt like it needed that.
I don't think it.
I think the pause actually kind of helped it in this case. There's there's a song that you probably have never heard of and probably will never listen to called "Carbonated Love" by Iris, and the whole song is a kind of like a Eurobeat, high energy, gas kind of song.
Yeah.
And toward the end of the song, there is a pause where just the music fades out and then it goes back straight into the high energy music, and that's kind of like what I like into this. That pause kind of just it's much less like a how do I word this? It's much less a expectation of something to happen and more so like a pause from the entire time where you're energized to take a little break and then you go at it again kind of thing. So that's kind of how I saw it. So it lulled me the entire time, saw the pause, breathed a little bit, and then it took it again. So that's how I see it.
That is exactly why, though, I'm on the fence. Because at the same time, I did like the whole vibe of the song. But I don't know, it didn't grab me the way Starry Night did. I don't know what it was particularly about Starry Night, because I love the synth here too. Like I said earlier, it's like dreamy, ethereally, kind of like mysterious. I don't know why. When I heard that, I just instantly thought of one of the murder mystery K-dramas, like where they do the flashbacks and then it's just like that weird synthy like soft sounding song that you wouldn't expect to
what it reminded me of? Do you remember all those years back? God, it feels weird to say. All those years back when we listened to Akmu's Dinosaur, and we were both a little thrown off by her vocals, and then we only realized later that it was just her vocals, which is insane.
We thought it was like an instrumental, but it was just her voice, and we're like, wait, that was her?
That was crazy. Instantly changed my perception of the song.
But I don't know. I'm really all over the place on this song. There's things that I really like and parts that I feel like I was expecting more. But at the same time, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, that's why. I don't know if I've given a song a 4.5. I don't think at all. There's a reason why we turned down the rating from a 10 or 1 through 10 to 1 through 5 is to like, what's the difference between a 3 and 7 kind of thing, right?
Well, there's a lot.
I know there is. I know. Okay, what's the difference between a 6 and 7?
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck in a 4.5, but because it can go to a 5, I think.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Say I listen to it more and I just never find what I'm looking for in the song, then I'll stick with a 4. But with that being said, that's not bad.
No,
this was
absolutely not.
a really good song, and I don't know. I did get a little bit of Cupid light vibes from the very beginning.
Okay.
It was like a much mellower
That's fair.
tone to it.
I can see that.
But I really felt the Cupidness in this song. I don't know if anyone else did, but like that first chunk of the song, I was like, this sounds kind of like, not sounds like Cupid, but I felt some of that energy.
Wow.
But then it quickly changed once they threw that synth and just like, I don't know, this whole song has this weird dreaminess to it that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really do like though.
I can see where you're going.
So
with
yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck at a 4.5. So I think I just need to listen to this song more and not watch the music video because I don't know. The pause really threw me off. Personally.
I am very curious to see if the pause is in the actual song. If
Yeah.
it's not, then that I think is would even be better because again, it's just a constant. It's just
I think
the whole way through. You know what I mean?
I think the pause is really taking some off because I don't think the pause meshed well because this song has this certain rhythm to it the whole way through. It only lets up. I think there was like what that one part where was it with the tear where it slows down?
Maybe.
Where I think. I want to say it. Yeah, I want to say it slows down somewhere around there. But regardless, it has a pretty good energy the whole way through, and it keeps it up.
I can see what you mean by
and
the pause breaking up
like,
that rhythm.
And that pause that happens, I think why it bothers me is it doesn't do anything. It doesn't lead to anything. It just goes to the way the song it already was going, and it's like, okay. So like I'm saying, I get why they did it for the music video, but I really hope when I listen to the song that pause is not there. It's a very little nitpicky thing.
But it's enough.
But for me, I feel like the endings of songs are very important. I know I've said it in the past, like Eunice. Was it Eunice where we were expecting something towards the end of the song and it just ended up being a spoken part? Was it Eunice or Cat's Eye? No, it definitely wasn't Cat's Eye. I want to say it was Eunice. I want to say it was. I'm not entirely too sure, but there's a group that
might have been.
Yeah,
It might have
because
been.
instead of like a high note or even the chorus
We got
going
that
back
narrative
in,
rap.
it was a narrative part. And I don't know, it just threw it off for me. But with all that being said, I am really happy with this. All right, so I just want to check real quick again how many songs are on this album, EP, whatever you want to call it. There's 6 songs, but technically 4 because there's the English version of SOS and Starry Night. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to hear the rest of the songs, and I wonder if they're gonna be this like, I don't know. I feel like Starry Night was this kind of dreamy-esque vibe that they're going with. I don't know how else to explain it.
This very much could be their sound.
Their
so to
sound,
speak.
yeah.
Yes,
that's true. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to hear those. I wonder what they're gonna bring to the table because I honestly don't know if 50/50 had any other B-sides on like when they first debuted. With Cupid, because I didn't listen to this group when they debuted. I heard Cupid, but funny enough, I think it was because I heard it like
everywhere.
I heard it, yeah, I heard it everywhere when this group debuted. I don't think I paid attention to them much until Cupid started popping off, and I really only listened to that song. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see what else this group has in store for us because, like we've seen, they've had a very interesting history, and I don't know. I really do hope it's smooth sailing for them the rest of the way because obviously they are talented, and I want to see more.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know if there's anything much else to say there, but that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, see you later.